Well, the problem is that this six-day creation thing just isn't believable.
Did you try it as metaphor?
Funny you should ask. Yeah, we tried it as a meta 4, meta 5, meta 6, all the way up to meta 10.
You need one that goes to 11.
Yeah, but those only work on St. Hubban's Day.
Right, so why do you think I'd be able to help you?
Well, because Larry said that you know how to make a believing brain, and I figured, instead of putting all this work into making this six-day thing believable, we could just, give them all brains that'll believe pretty much anything.
That's a little dangerous, don't you think?
Dangerous? Why?
Well, people could end up believing all sorts of weird things, like psychics and ESP and UFOs and Loch Ness and Bigfoot and talking to the dead and listening to your inner child and creationism, intelligent design.
What, now you're going to start knocking my hobbies?
Sir, belief for belief's sake is risky business. Beliefs have consequences. If they're not grounded in reality, people could be hurt.
Collateral damage, Mikey.
Collateral damage?
Collateral damage, right.
Oh, you're talking about faith. You want them to believe in belief.
You know what? That's a beautiful way to put it.
Sir, faith is hardly a virtue.
Faith is not a virtue. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Of course it is. I mean, how else are you going to control the unwashed masses? And everyone's got to believe in something, right?
I believe I'll have another beer.
What? Where'd you get the beer?
That's an old W.C. Fields joke. Sir, why not just make it so that people only have to believe things for which there's sufficient evidence?
Are you kidding me? Seriously? Do you have any idea how many people would be out of work if we did that? I mean, come on. You're talking astrologers, philosophers, reality TV show producers, and what constitutes sufficient evidence anyway?
Well, an old friend of mine once said that the evidence should be to such a degree that it would be perverse to withhold our provisional assent.
Oh, is that a fact now?
Actually, yes, that's exactly what he was talking about. Facts.
Well, you know what? I don't care for facts. I mean, they're stubborn and they're cold. Beliefs are so much better, right? I mean, you can make beliefs do pretty much anything you want them to do. And they're warm and they're fuzzy and they're great insulators.
But, sir, isn't it better for everyone if people ground their beliefs in reality?
They can still do that. I mean, I'll give them an alternate reality.
Is this alternate reality something they can directly measure and perceive, harness and use to their benefit?
No, not really. But it'll be a great conversation piece.
Oh, you mean something they can fight about without any obvious way to resolve their conflict?
They can war it out and then, see which side I come down on.
Sir, don't you think people deserve something better, some reliable method by which they can figure things out for themselves?
What is there to figure out? I mean, you believe in me and I take care of the rest, right? I mean, trust, Mikey, trust.
Oh, so you're going to be real hands-on with this property. I didn't know that. I thought you were going to be more...
Oh, boy, look at the time there. We gotta...
Oh, so you're not going to be hands-on.
Hands-on, it's such a, I don't know that anybody really knows exactly what that...
Hands-on or not?
No, probably not.
Sir...
Look, Larry said that you could take me to Pattern City and get me an agent to help with this kind of thing.
Pattern City?
Pattern City, yeah, that the agents there can help out with just this kind of...
No. I was talking about patternicity, the tendency to find meaningful patterns in random noise that people then infuse with agents that are like invisible, like gods throwing thunderbolts and things like that.
Zeus and Thor can be so loud, and all that hammering, right? I mean, you can't stand it. Just bang, 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 bang. Speaking of hammering, hey, how would you like to go get a drink and talk this through? Because I think you're onto something here. I think this could work out.
Sir, this is only going to work in an organic universe. You're going to have to do a lot more work to get those results in only 6 days.
Really? Come on, seriously?
Yeah, this process takes billions of years. You're talking 6 days here.
What can I say, Mikey? I believe in you. I mean, look at that. Who can sport the black t-shirt like you? All right, Denzel? No. Sorry. John Travolta? No. Sorry. But look at you. Look at you. You look fantastic, right? I mean, come on. I think you can do this.
How do you expect to get intelligent life forms to believe anything and everything in only 6 days?
Intelligent life forms, yeah.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Well, okay, so what if we,
Yeah?
What if we just made them really stupid? thanks again for watching. I'm still laying low after that last episode. I mean, all the principals in the conflict were cool with it. I've talked to Richard at TAM, and he loved it. Talked to Rebecca. She loved it too. Even sent me a text message saying that she LOL at the Muslima line. And I did a thing at her skeptic benefit at TAM. So we're totally cool. But there are still some militants out there who are gunning for me, quite frankly, and I'm not feeling safe yet. So, especially after the whole thing with the cat, which I don't know what happened. That's true. It could have been natural causes, but she was pretty young, so I'm not taking my chances. Anyway, I did want to tell you about a new promotion we have going on here at Mr. Deity. If you subscribe now at the $20 a month rate or make a hefty donation of $50 or more, we'll use the power of the deity to carve your likeness into the side of a large granite mountain. That's right. We'll Mount Rushmore your Punam right into history. Now, people all across the world, or roughly within 35 miles, depending on visibility, they'll see that you support the deity and have made a significant contribution towards proclaiming the deity gospel. Talk about your Rock of Ages, right? Now, our crack legal team here wants you to know that any and all monumental likenesses will happen, if at all, only in geological time and are solely the result of random or at least contingent processes. They also want me to tell you that your results may vary, but I say pish posh. I think your odds are fantastic and certainly better than anything you'd find at Vegas. I mean, just think of how great it'll be when your great grandchildren emerge from their underground bunker some 40 years after the nearly apocalyptic war of 2739 to see your loving, reassuring face smiling back at them from the side of a mountain, as if to say, you're gonna be all right. Radiation levels have dropped significantly. I mean, you can't buy that kind of comfort anywhere else. Of course, if you can't afford to do that, I completely understand. Times are tough, which is why we've made it possible for you to head on over to MrDeity.com and donate or subscribe in whatever amount best suits me. To everyone who's already contributed in whatever way to keep this show going, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and we'll see you again in about another 3 weeks.
Don't make him beg.